Hey, if we haven't met yet, my name is Sydney Moak and I've been a real estate agent in the Ottawa area for almost 5 years now. And that means that real estate basically raised me in my early 20s. While others were out partying, I was reading books and learning about real estate, about entrepreneurship, running a business, and trying to be the best possible agent. It has taught me so much about money, leadership, communication, emotions, pressure, timing, and the list goes on. And that's why I'm sitting here in front of you today, because I want to create a space where I can share everything I've learned with you. When I was finishing high school here in Ottawa, but more specifically in the East End in a suburb called Orleans, I was so unsure about who I wanted to be and what path I wanted to take for my career. I knew I wanted to help people. I always felt like I was that person that just wanted to help people improve their lives and make an impact on others, but I didn't really know in which way I was going to do that. And a lot of people were encouraging me to take the traditional path. Despite my uncertainties, I went right into university after high school and enrolled in a nursing program. While I have so much respect for nurses, I realized very quickly that I was not passionate about nursing. And when you're not super passionate and excited about something, it really shows. I was having such a hard time focusing. I was not doing well in my classes, and I was honestly just trying to get by. It was super frustrating because I knew I was intelligent. I knew I loved to learn, but I was struggling so much. I eventually took the plunge and decided that it wasn't the right fit for me. I dropped out of school and spent a few years serving and bartending to try to figure out who the heck I was. During this time, I was surrounded by a lot of really great people, but also people that had been in the restaurant industry for many, many years. And I quickly realized that I didn't want to stay there for very long because I knew that I was capable of so much more. On one of my regular shifts at the restaurant, I was serving a customer who I had a really great conversation with. One of those conversations that really sticks with you and gets you thinking, because he had told me that I would be a really great real estate agent. And honestly, at the time, I didn't even know what that job entailed. I impulsively enrolled into the real estate program and started studying. He also connected me with one of the top agents here in Ottawa, and I started working with him, making calls and helping with his back-end system. And I got really, really passionate and excited about this new career path. I have never studied harder in my life. I quit my job and focus solely on real estate school and learning as much as I possibly could about real estate, about being an agent and helping buyers and sellers. I did incredibly well on my exams and I was picking things up like crazy. It felt so good to finally be succeeding in a program. After taking only 6 months to complete a 1-year program, I jumped right into real estate at 21 years old, and this was unfortunately only a few months before a global pandemic. Adjusting to this new world and a new career at the same time is a story for another day, but I just want to say that I had a crazy start and learned so much so quickly because everything was changing like this. But what I want to talk about is the clients that I love helping the most in this business, and that is first-time home buyers. I know a lot of us have had that dream of purchasing your first home, and as I got older, I realized how much more difficult it is than I ever imagined. I recently watched my little sister purchase her first home, and I say watch because she bought in another province and I unfortunately couldn't be her agent, but it was still such a wonderful experience because I was able to give her the advice that I honestly would give my younger self, which has led me here. I want to talk about the mindset, the strategy, the skills, and also the information that will allow you to make decisions that you are confident in and that will benefit you long term. If you're thinking about buying a home, whether it be this year or in the future, feel free to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video.